I'm going to cook an aubergine and mozzarella bake. Really easy, and there's not that many ingredients. The main ingredients obviously are the aubergines, and there are so many health benefits to aubergines, which I'll talk to you about a little bit later, but that's the main ingredient. But before I do anything with the aubergines, I'm going to make a basic sauce, which is a tomato sauce, and I'm going to use some garlic, which I'm going to crush and then leave for a little while before I chop some onion. And we're going to crush the garlic. And chop it and leave it for a little while before I cook it. So there's 2 garlic cloves there. My lovely red onion, look at that, it's got a beautiful colour in that. So I'm going to chop that. It's a much more sensible knife, isn't it? It's small enough. And I just like cooking fresh things every night. And you know, it's so easy. This tomato sauce that I'm going to make is like the base for so many things that I do. Usually, to be honest, I cook with avocado oil because that's very stable at high temperatures, but since I've had this Picual olive oil, I keep using it all of the time. So that's the olive oil. This is olive oil actually that's Picual olives. I like this particularly because you can cook at high temperatures with this. So I'm going to put this on the medium heat. I don't want it on too high a heat because I don't want it to burn. I just want it to soften. So that's actually going to take probably about 5 minutes, but I will keep coming back to that. Now what people usually do with aubergines is they'll coat them in olive oil and then they'll grill them, or they might even fry them in olive oil. But aubergines do soak up a lot of oil, and I don't want that actually, so I'm going to steam these. That's what I do, I steam them. And I've got the steamer ready, and as soon as I've done it, I'm going to get it in the steamer. I'm actually only going to steam it probably for about 5 minutes. I just don't want it soaking up a lot of oil. I just think it's much healthier this way. Look at the lovely colour. I'm going to pop it in that steam. This is in. There it is. We'll fit it in. Pop the lid on. That is steaming away. And I would say we'll have a look at that in 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes we'll have a look. It could take 7 minutes or something like that. I'm going to chop tomatoes in. I'm an organic. Very large aubergines there, so I need more than 1 tin of tomatoes. I need a bit more sauce than that. That was a bit of red wine in there just to wash out the can. So I could put another tin of tomatoes in, but I'm actually going to use some passata, which I've got in the larder, because 1 tin's not enough for those 2 large aubergines. It's going to make quite a runny sauce, but it's a lot of aubergine now. Okay, that is going to bubble away wherever you are. I'm going to put in, that's that aubergine steaming. I'm going to put some black pepper in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something like that. I like Cornish sea salt. So I've got some lovely basil here. It's actually Greek basil. I've also put some oregano in there. And that's just growing fresh. That's a pot I've got on the step outside that comes up every year. And so it's very good value. But you can obviously use dried herbs. So we've got crushed garlic chopped, got a nice big red onion chopped, I've fried those in some Picual olive oil. Picual olive oil particularly because it's stable at a high temperature. I've softened it, I haven't browned it, so it's fairly medium to low heat. Then I've put in some chopped tomatoes, some passata, slug of red wine, some lovely sea salt and black pepper, and those herbs that you just saw me put in. And that's the base for my aubergine and mozzarella bake. And these aubergines now are probably just about done. Oh, they are nice and soft, okay? So they're lovely. I'm going to take those off now. Those have been on, I'd say, probably for about 7 minutes, something like that. 2 lovely aubergines in there. So this is the pan that I cooked the sauce in. I've taken most of the sauce out, just popped it on the side for now, because I want to use this pan for actually putting the bake into. Now I'm going to start to layer this lovely aubergine. Aubergine is so good for you. I'm going to start layering just a little bit of crumbled feta cheese. Don't want it too big. You could use ricotta cheese, but I like to use this one. Then I'm going to put a bit more of my sauce in. Okay, over the beautiful aubergines. Don't have to be too much. That's it. Could have let this cool probably. Then we'll layer some more. Now I'm not actually going to put salt in between because I have salted the sauce quite well, and also the feta's quite salty, can be. So I'm just going to crumble feta again now onto that. Beautiful. I know I've called it an aubergine and mozzarella bake. That's because I'm putting mozzarella on the top. Going to slice this lovely mozzarella, look, all of it. Just spread it out. I shall finish it off with a couple of herbs on the top, just a few sprinklings of herbs. I'm just going to put a little bit more black pepper on there. Okay, that's great. Sprinkle it on the top because do you know, I think food tastes so much nicer if it looks attractive. So that's it. We're going to pop that in the oven now, and I'd say it's going to take 20 minutes, and this is in the Arga, so it's at least 20 minutes, but that'll then bring it all together. So that is my aubergine bake. Oh, that's perfect. Look, it's lovely, it's just right. Okay, it's cooked, it looks good. We're going to serve it with that lovely salad and some nice crusty bread. And actually I've got some fish to go with it as well, some white fish.